to record this. I don't know. It's supposed to be recorded automatically. I don't know. But it's okay. So let's start now. We're going to start. I think we'll start where we stopped the last time, if I am correct. I'm trying to see where we stopped. And if this is I don't even know if this is a okay, I think we should have stopped here. Yeah, sorry, we're going to just be going straight to I don't know where the screen sharing is stopped. Okay, so let me try and get the slides back again. Let me get the slides back again. Unfortunately, I'm not in the office, so I could not. I won't be able to use the board. I don't have a board accessible here, so we are going to use only the slides to try and do this. So God helping us, we are going to get something done. Okay, so. Okay. I don't know what the issue is now. I don't know what the issue is, so I'm having issue with sharing the screen. Okay, let's see if this works this time around. Let's hope this works this time around. Okay. Okay, so let's continue from where we stopped last week. Now, who can remind us of any of the operations that we learned last week? Who can remind us? Any of the operations? Who can remind us of any of the operations we learned about last week? Can somebody remind us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm listening.
Last week we learned about operation agree.
Okay.
Copy.
Okay.
Then move, merge, and delete.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You left out select.
Okay, yes, that's the first one, operation select.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, that's good. Let's clap for him. Let's clap anyway. We can't see her, so okay, that's good. So we just mentioned the different syntactic operations that actually occurs in the grammar. That's what we actually discussed. So today I want to so actually complete the unit that last week, but we could not. So I want us to go to select this time around to spell out and to PF and the LF. And then we want to talk about, so when we now actually say that when all the operations have been applied, Then when it now begins to come to the point of the derivation being complete, then we now split into the PF and LF. And now at this point, the spell out stage is arrived at. Now, one important thing that we need to know about the spell out stage is that it is the phonetic representation. It is the actual presentation of what we are talking about. Now, you may have the process, the logical process complete or not, but it is the point at which what is the structure is realized graphically and you can see it. Now, at this point, and that's why you have in some cases, you may have a spell out stage achieved, but you may not have the, what do you call it now? It may not necessarily be the full relation of the logical form. I was going to talk about the PF and the LF. Now, the phonetic form is the actual representation or the derivation of the word, I mean of the structure. Whereas the logical form is the base meaning. It is semantic meaning that are the base of the structure. So you may actually have the sentence realized, a structure realized without actually what's it called now? Without actually violating any principle that is at the LF. So I am trying to think of an example I can give. I don't know if I gave any example here. Okay, let me see if I can get another example. I'm trying to get that. Let me see now if I can. That's why I actually like to use the board. Now you may have a structure like she's going. Now in this particular structure now, it's just like a declarative structure. But the logical form actually is when you look at the tone of voice. The base meaning is actually you're asking a question to say, is she going? That's what you're actually saying. So you are not saying now that she's going, but you're actually asking a question. So in the process of transformation, it's not yet complete. But your what do you call it now? Your tone is making us to know it's a question you're asking. Now, if you will apply the process of transformation like we did to the in the process yesterday, on Thursday, you will see now that you have to now put is, you have to apply. Of course, you already have the select, you already have the agree. Now you now have to copy, you have to move, and you have to delete, you have to merge for you to be able to have the actual structure. But the spell out stage have been arrived at, asking a question, but the logical stage has not changed. So what you are asking now is a question. You are not giving a statement, but you need the process of transformation that will make all those processes to be applied for you to not have the question. So that is where you will say now that you can actually get to the phonetic form. We can actually get there without actually affecting the logical form. So the base meaning of your structure is still the same, but whereas what you are actually presenting phonetically, physically is different. So this is also what is, I thought that, okay, this is another one. So these are the things that you can have as an issue with your structure, with when you're having your structure change. So this is very, very also important. So the spell out change is when the derivation goes through operations, it has gone through all the operations and it's ready for phonological realization. Then we can lead that it is a spell out stage that the structure has reached. Now, when you now see now that derivation is complete, and you cannot split to the meaning aspect and you can present it. So that's why we see now here, he goes. Now he, male, and the verb. You see that they can be realized. But the base meaning is not your issue here, but it's the structure that you are presenting. So, and this is what we call it the spell out stage. So this is at the stage, and we say that it can actually be arrived at. Now, after a spell out stage, the phonetic and aspect of the derivation and the semantic aspect will come to the fore. Now, it is at this point now that you now say, okay, what are we actually talking about? When a structure does not violate any principle before it gets into the LF, it is said to converge at LF. So graphically, you can present it as the lexicon and the spell out. The lexicon moves to realize the spell out, but then it is at the spell out now, and I say, okay, the phonetic form is it representing what the logical form is saying. Now, if at the point of spell out, this is not violated, then you can see that the structure is okay. But when there's a violation, then you now start searching out why, what happened within the structure. And this is why you begin to now ask questions. Otherwise, if there is no problem, at this point, you have a structure that you are okay with. You have a structure that makes sense. You have a structure that we call is grammatical. So that's what you are seeing now, that we say now that instead of now saying that, okay, so the underlying syntax is okay, then it will arrive at the spell out stage. Then but from the lexicon to the spell out stage, you can have the process complete without you having an issue. So all these operations are applied, then you get your spell out. But when you now have a situation where there is a problem with the meaning and the structure, then you begin to ask questions. So the PF stage then must converge with the LF. So that is the meaning that you are getting out. The meaning you are giving out must be able to show us what you are saying. But if the meaning, but like I told you before, syntacticians are actually not too concerned about meaning. At least that's what they claim. But then you can have a structure actually not making meaning. Like the example that Chomsky gave in his aspect on theory, I said that the green pen speaks furiously. Now, it is a grammatical sentence, but it doesn't make any sense. And that's just the truth of the matter. So it doesn't make any sense. And because it doesn't make any sense, then you begin to see that it's a violation, because the semantic elements, the lexicon is having an issue. The lexicon of that sentence is having an issue. And as long as you cannot say now that a pen is speaking furiously, then there is a problem, because pens don't speak. And even pens don't write, they are used to write. So you see, the problem here is actually the lexicon. That is what is giving problem to that sentence. And that's why a sentence like that cannot occur. If in the presence of your operation select, you agree, you are having structure or the lexicon where there's an agreement in the elements, where there's an agreement in the words that are chosen in the array, and then when they are brought together, there's an agreement in the operation, then you cannot have a sentence that will not be grammatical. That not only grammar, but that will not make sense. So, and this is very important for us to know. So this is where the process of time when the grammar was improving itself. So what have we talked about? Looking at the lesson, we are looking at the lesson that we have discussed, that the operation, this operation, we are talking about operation select, we are talking about operation agree, we talk about operation copy, we talk about operation merge, we talk about operation move, we talk about operation delete. So now all these operations, when they are applied at different stages, and I was able to show you last week how they went from one process to another. Now, at the point of this, then these operations converge and give you a spell out stage, and which is where the structure now can be presented. And now when it gets to this point, it now diverts into being able to break into the phonetic form and the logical form. So you have the logical representation as being the underlying meaning of that structure, and phonetic form as being the physical representation of that structure. So this is how the operations that you have here, the syntactic operations actually come together to give you the structure that you have. So if you have a question so far, please, you can ask. Before I ask mine. If anybody has questions so far, if what I've said, if there's anything that is unclear to us, let me have a question. Hello? You can unmute yourself and ask. But before I move to the next unit. Hello, are we here? Are we hearing me?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so please, do you have any questions so far before I move to another unit?
Well, I wasn't in the last class now, so I don't want to drag the class back, but I will read off.
Okay. Mary Solomon, please, you can ask your question now. Mary Solomon, you can unmute yourself and ask. Mary Solomon.
Yes, ma, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, this number 2. on page 106 of our material. They gave a statement. Yes, my page 106.
Okay.
But I attempted this question, I couldn't do it. They gave a question, a sentence that can he go, that we should describe a simple transformation procedure of this structure. So maybe at least, maybe if we try and break this one down, I will be able to get the understanding of all this operation that you have been talking about.
But 106 is far from, I'm seeing module 1. You want us to be doing question revision?
No, I thought you are talking about this spell out, this PFLF representation, the operation, the delete.
Okay. Let me know. Unfortunately, my own book is not here, but I don't know how I managed to give it out. I don't know how I put that.
Okay.
Page 106.
Yes, ma'am. I can read it. It said, describe a simple transformation procedure of this structure. Can he go? Stating each of the stages and operation involved in it. Derivation right from the lexical to the PF and LF.
It's like your own book is different from mine, because my 106 is something else. And unfortunately, I left my own book at.
My 106 too is different from what you just read.
Okay, you
My
know what we
106
do?
is titled.
By the discussion forum in the class, I've always told you people to put questions like this there. I could have looked at it before now and just brought it to class to treat, and I would have searched for it.
Okay. Sentence.
You know what we do? Just how do you know it was the question was taken from 106? How do you know the question I have talking about is taken from 106? How did you know, Mary? So why do you know the question was taken from 106?
Page 106 is my material here, number 2.
You want us to practice with the question, or that I thought there's a question. Okay. You know what you do? Go to the discussion forum and put that question and put it with the picture and everything. If you can snap it and just put it there, then I'll look at it when I go back there later. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why I will discuss it so that I can. But let me talk about what I have taught here now. We can look at what I have done here, then we can deal with that here. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other question? No, but just put it in the discussion forum. Just snap it there. Snap it and put it there. I'll look at it and search for it in my own course material. I don't know how I forgot. I have to, and I don't know how I cannot find either of them here. I've been looking for them since I came, but I cannot find them.
Okay, let me just give you the sentence, and then we'll try all the operations side that you have taught us.
Okay.
Yes, can he go? Is the sentence a question anyway? Can he go? Now, please, if you can state each of the stages and operation involved in this derivation.
Can what?
Can he go?
Can he go?
Yes, it's a question mark.
Yes, if you look at the example I gave you last week, can he swim? It will also apply there. Okay. It's exactly the same structure. So you start with operation select, which is taking those words can, he, select from the array. Is that okay?
Yes, miss.
Then go to agree. He can. Of course, by the time you select them, now you arrange them to it is now what? He can. What he can go. Yeah, good. So now that you now do copy, he can go. Is that okay?
Yes, he can.
Then can. So that is copy.
Okay.
Then you now apply what again now? What's the next operation you apply?
After copy, we have move, operation move.
Okay. I just move before merge. Okay, maybe move. Okay.
No, merge.
Is what?
Move.
Okay. So you move the can.
Okay.
And you merge.
And merge.
Yeah. Then after that, what do you do?
Operation delete.
Oh, good. So you delete, what do you delete?
You delete the can.
Okay, good. So you delete the can. Now, after you have done that, what do you now have as the final structure?
He go.
Can you go?
Can you go? Can he go?
Yes.
Can he go? Yes.
Can he go? So which becomes the final element. So by this stage, you move to the spell out stage. When you now have the final structure, is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so has it answered your question now, madam?
Anyway, ma, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so let's go now. What is the major requirement? Now, what is the major requirement needing to delete an element? That's the first question I have now. What is major required for you to delete an element? What makes you to need to delete an element?
Let me try, ma.
Okay.
Hello, ma.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
If you want to change a declarative statement, you want to change a declarative statement to question.
Yeah. That
So
is
you
not
will
what
need
that operation.
to delete an element.
What makes you to need to delete?
Ma, let me try.
Okay.
Yes, ma, I think it's when there is an unwanted element in the sentence
Okay.
that you need to delete it.
Okay. Can we have a technical way of putting it? I'm listening. Okay, the technical is when we have the case of redundancy, a redundant element. Anyway, so if you have an element that is there and going to cause a problem, so you may need to delete it for you to have a full realization that is grammatical. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So, hello. Somebody asking a question? Somebody asking a question? Okay, so what's the major contribution of spell out to the MP as it is now? Did you understand what I'm asking?
Yes, ma'am. The contribution of speller.
Okay. So what do you think is actually the function? What is it doing in MP as we have it now?
Agreement. It brings an agreement in the sentence.
Is what?
It brings an agreement. No.
You are mixing them up. Oh. You are mixing them up. I'm talking about the spell out stage. In the process of, in the process of, what is it called now? In the process of the derivation, you have done select, you have done agree, you have done move, you have done copy, you have done all those things. You now go to the point of spell out. What do you think it is doing in the structure? What is it doing in the derivation of the structure? The way we just did it now. What is it doing in the derivation of the structure? Guys. And I forgot to upload the video, but then at least those for people that were in the class. Even I just did this now. It is the final derivation of the phonetic structure of the phonetic form of the structure. I think I said that now. So it is what you can call the kind of sentence structure. In the formal one, now you have the what do you call that, the deep structure and the surface structure. It is working as if it's the physical realization of the structure. I think we just said it now. Are we not following that?
You are following, ma.
Yeah, so that is what it is doing. It is the main condition now is that now it is the point at which you can actually have the final realization without needing to split the structure into the logical and the phonetic form. So you can actually have the sentence fully realized at that point. That's the major confusion. You can actually have it realized fully at that point before you now start talking. Instead of before, you have to pass through. It is the surface structure, it is the deep structure, and all of that. You have to pass through all those processes. But now, when you have applied all these operations and you are able to get to the last point of operation delete, or if you need to put delete or whatever or merge, as the case may be, by the time you get that, you can actually have a fully formed structure. And that is what it is actually. That's actually a major contribution. So you don't need to go through find first of all finding the deep structure before you can find the surface structure. You don't need to go through that. You can actually find the structure with all the operations applied before you now start talking. Okay, is there any other thing that is missing? Before you now start searching for that. So operations spell out stage can actually be arrived at that point. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's go on. So I was going to talk about explain the overt and covert syntax as presented in the MP. Can somebody try? Which one is the overt? Which one is the overt syntax? As you have in the as I present to you in the MP, I gave you the structure here. Can somebody quickly explain to us what is the covert? What is the okay, I'm leaving it there. Maybe somebody can. I'm putting your front there. Maybe somebody can help us to explain the covert and the overt syntax.
Okay, the covert syntax is any operation that takes place after the spell out.
Okay.
And spell out operations are considered as overt syntax.
The spell out.
Pre-spell out operations.
Okay.
That's overt syntax.
Okay. Okay, so anything, all the operations that apply before the actual realization of the structure, that's what to give you the overt syntax, the covert syntax, while the actual representation of the syntax itself is the overt syntax. Okay. Okay, so I don't know why I cannot explain why this thing continue to tell me that he's telling me again I have 10 more minutes, and I don't know how long have we, and I set this meeting for 90 minutes so that I will not have any interruption. Okay, so before I go to the next unit, so what I will do again, let me go back into inside module. So I'm going to, I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Okay, so what I will do, I will end this lesson, then we will enter it again. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that we can have for the next, we can go to the next unit.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, somebody want to ask questions? He's telling me again I have just 10 minutes, and I set this class for 90 minutes so that I will not have any interruption. But he's telling me I have 10 minutes. So is that okay? So I will end this meeting, then I will restart again so that we can do the next unit. So I'm ending the meeting now.